we have got the junk drawer, which I know so many people have a problem with. I know we do. I don't even like to open it up. You can barely get the drawer open.
Right?
Because there's so much stuff in there.
Everybody has that one drawer that's just the
Yes.
catch-all for anything. And I know you put like anything in your drawer. You may have let a little secret slip before
Everything.
the show.
I said this almost looks like my drawer, but mine might have underwear in there.
And I don't even know how that
panties in there.
happens.
I don't know, but it's possible.
But
there
you
might
know
be
what?
pantyhose, there might be panties.
The
I don't
fact
know.
that you know that it's there, it's on the ready if you need to grab it quick. And that's the thing about most people's junk drawers. They know that the stuff that's in there,
you need it.
But they've got to set aside 45 minutes to find it.
That's right.
Because if it looks like this, you kind of like open it up and like
Just
you're
keep
searching.
digging.
It's wires and it's like your glasses, which you left at my house.
Totally. No, you're going to find whatever you need in there, right? You need the stuff.
Totally.
So, like a ladle.
Right.
Some soup.
This is like what happens though.
I need it.
This is like my favorite. When people attempt to be organized, they think, I'm going to put an organizer in there. They grab a muffin tin, whatever they need to do. But it's like literally everything that's little gets dumped into that. Or even better, where there's the bin that has almost nothing in it.
Yes.
Like the bin taking up space.
Guilty of all of the above.
Right, it happens. So the key with the junk drawer is to, first of all, get rid of the junk out of the drawer. You want to dump it. And what I find the best thing to do is actually line a table surface with some paper. Because inevitably you're going to have lint and all of this like little crud stuff, like garbage that's stuck in the bottom. So you can dump it all out, which we're going to do this here. Oh, the fun of organizing.
Oh, wow.
And this is the fun part.
Yep, no gum in that one.
Right, and that's the thing. You end up with like pieces of plastic, old receipt,
half of this stuff.
like empty packaging.
In all of ours.
And this is where the next step after you do the dump is to start sorting. Because there's inevitably things that just don't need to be in there, i.e. like tools that should be in the garage, that Christmas pate knife I've been looking everywhere for. So you start to sort out what you don't need in this and then start to make some really conscious piles and decisions of things that you think you need to keep in there and that relate to one another.
Right.
So after we sort, so I've already taken the steps here of doing a little bit of sorting.
Look at this. This looks so much better already.
So all of the garage stuff is in the garage. All of the underwear is back in the bedroom where it probably should go.
Right.
And so once we've sorted it, so now we kind of see the collections of things that we need. Now we need to divide it.
Okay.
So I'm all about the divide and conquer. Now this doesn't need to be like rocket science. You don't need to go and spend a ton of money on drawer organizers. Sometimes you've got stuff already kicking around that you can steal from another drawer and use for organizing. Muffin tins are fantastic for all of the little bits and pieces.
Very smart.
What I like about adding something into the drawer is that once it's removable, you can vacuum in that drawer, clean it up. You can empty the small pieces out of this, throw this in the dishwasher, make sure it's clean again, and reorganize whenever you need to.
Okay, so it can be something like this, or it can be something like
as little as like if you got
all of those things.
Totally, in a bedroom or bathroom, that's great. All of the safety pins, like clothes pegs, all of these things, and even cutlery trays for the kitchen. Can be great for any drawer. You don't just think about the kitchen itself. So let's dump these, because what I want to show is this guy. If you have an IKEA drawers, and I think everybody has a drawer somewhere from IKEA, they actually make liners that fit the drawer to a T, which I think is so perfect.
Invest in them. It makes a lot of sense.
So again, that just pops in, and now we can start to, we've divided, now we can start to organize the components and put everything in its place. So I'm a big fan of the little binnacles. I picked these ones up at the dollar store, which are great. But the thing with these, if you don't secure them down, when you open and close the drawer, they shift. And then they create more of a mess. Stick it. Use a little bit of sticky tack. It looks like chewing gum on the bottom, but as soon as you stick it, you can then secure it into the drawer so they can still come out when you need it to come out. I'm just going to stick a few of these in here because we're going to fill these up. Maybe one there will work. This is so
motivating. I want to go fix my drawer now.
It kind of becomes like playing Tetris. You have to really think about this. And then you need to look at the reality of what you have. So I had all of these like little tiny things that before went in the muffin tin, everything. Instead, I picked up these little silicone muffin tins, which can be washed, and now we can just stick them all in here. I'll give you that job if you want to finish those.
Look at how pretty my drawer is. I'm gonna want to visit every morning.
Batteries inevitably end up just like going wherever, so now they're in one single place. We've got some staples, the stapler, all of like our little office supplies.
Post-its,
It's all of those things that on a moment's notice you can never find. Some change. Now, cords. are like
Yeah.
the bane of my existence.
Brutal. And
This is
we
a really,
all have a billion of them.
A billion. So take a paper towel roll, cut it into 3, wrap it with some craft paper,
Yeah.
and use a labeler, label it, and now all of your cords get tucked away ever so nicely, one at a time, and you can stack them all
That is awesome.
right into your bin, and you know exactly where they are. They don't even have to be like perfectly coiled. I'm not one of these people that I'm going to spend 15 minutes putting everything into a perfect little bow.
Right.
It's more finding it when I need it. So there's my earphones there.
That is excellent.
And you just start to drop in and out. The one thing that I want to show you as you continue to organize that, this is something new that I've started. I'm testing this on myself.
Look at this.
Let me hold this up.
Hey, there's labels.
Part of the junk drawer is you open the drawer and throw anything in, but I'm trying this closed storage system.
Okay.
So now I can't toss anything in. I have to take a minute to pull out the container, take out what I need, and then put it back. Is it working well? To be determined.
Just have a second drawer like this.
The lids have ended up on the counter.
Oh my gosh,
times.
I love
But this is another way to attack it.
If this isn't motivating, I don't know what is. Great tip. Well.